it's Liz. So I didn't upload for like a really long time because I was moving and then getting another school, and I was grieving over like a bunch of sad character deaths and also some sad actor deaths. I mean, come on, who hasn't been shook about the death of John Hurt? Last night, yet another character that I loved in a different series that I've been binge watching died, and it was that death. You know, the one that we all think about happening and hope never does, but then it does, and you just don't really know what to do because you're so stunned. The what happens if only half of my OTP dies and the other half of my OTP is left to be really angsty and grow bad facial hair and drink themselves half to death? Yeah, it was that. See, this was the death of someone good. Someone who was maybe the only true good character I've ever seen. Even Percy Jackson did some questionable crap. But this chick was kind of perfect. She was a good mom, a good soldier, a good cop in a world where, at least in this fictional world, cops weren't always good. She was a lot of the minority and yet somehow managed to be the best at what she did because she just didn't care about other people's opinions. She was awesome. I adored her. I adore most strong women characters, but usually they end up being ruined because, you know, no one understands what a strong woman is supposed to be, but she was. And the actress who played her just brilliantly captured everything about her, and then she died. And that sucked. I wasn't prepared for it. I thought she was gonna, like, be really cool and do great things, and then, you know, move on to being in the FBI, and she almost got into the FBI on several occasions, and then she just didn't, and at a time where it seemed like she probably was, because she just turned in, like, every dirty cop on the street, including the person leading them. It was like, this is it. She's gonna be an FBI agent now. Who can say that she won't? And then, in the moment you don't expect it, she just died. And it was so sudden, and the person who, this ship was canon for less than half an episode, and it wasn't conclusive. It wasn't in the beginning of a season. It wasn't at the end of a season. It was just like in the middle. Because is anything in life ever truly conclusive? Anyways, this is how to cope with a character death. First of all, the weirdest thing happened. I just threw my Dalek down from my loft bed and it hit the tripod in a perfect way to include Slytherin in my camera view. So here are the things that you will be needing to cope with a character death. First, blankets. Just lots of blankets because they're warm and they're happy and you can just kind of like wrap yourself up in them and pretend like nothing bad has ever happened because, I mean, come on. Why face it when you could just kind of burrow yourself? Hide. Number 2. Some sort of stuffed thing that probably shouldn't make you happy but does, even though in context it should actually be terrifying.
You would make a good Dalek.
And just kind of hug it and hope that you don't press the talk button. Something warm, like a cup of tea. This is an empty mug because my life is sad. But in the case that you don't have an empty mug, fill it with tea. And then drink it, because there's some science that just tea makes you feel better. Any kind of warm drink makes you feel better. If you have hot chocolate or prefer hot chocolate, go for that. If you prefer coffee, I don't care what time of the day it is. Go with coffee. Tissues for when you continue the series, because if it didn't end with this death, it means that there's more to go, and every time anything vaguely reminds you of this character and everything good they're doing, or every time you have to see their significant other growing worse and worse facial hair, looking sadder and sadder, and drinking more and more, you're gonna start crying. And, well, if you don't, I envy your ability to refrain from actual tears, but I was ugly sobbing yesterday. Chocolate. Just treat yourself. Get some chocolate. As we all know, chocolate is a great defense against, like, recovering from dementor attacks and all of that stuff, but it's also just good for the soul. So if you can eat chocolate, as in you're not, like, allergic to it or anything, then do it. Treat yourself. If you're a vegan, find some vegan chocolate. When you can't fall asleep because you keep crying for some unknown reason because your brain is weird, grab something that connects you to the internet and just go on YouTube. Find that one YouTuber that always makes all of your problems go away, whether it be because they're really cute and funny and they just make you laugh, or whether it be a duo that you just kind of really adore and something about that just always makes you forget that anything is wrong with the world and just binge watch their videos. Hey, so if that ended really abruptly in your opinion, I'm sorry. My phone started to die, and that is my camera. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any other tips for coping with a character death, just leave it in the comments below. Sorry for the total change of scenery, but for some reason, this charger was just the easiest to get to, which is weird, because I have like 5. Follow me in the links in the description box below, particularly my Wattpad, because let's be real, that's the thing that I keep up with. Be a bro, share this video with another bro, and if you have not done so yet, subscribe. Hopefully my upload schedule is going to get a lot better because my computer won't be glitching, and I will be doing better, and yeah.